praise and glory to the Most High. Mashiach Yahushai. As always, we start with Colossians 3 and 17. Colossians 3 and 17. And whatsoever you do, in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father, by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the Lord and Savior. We give thanks to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for everything. He will be praised for everything that he does. So we're going to go into the book of Job, continuing the book of Job. And I want to look at Job 23 and verse 15. It says, therefore am I troubled at his presence. Job said he's troubled at the Most High's presence. When I consider, I am afraid of him. You know? So when you consider, he's afraid of him. The people that are taught, you don't supposed to fear the Most High. You're supposed to be afraid of the Most High. And to be afraid means you fear the Most High. He said, when I consider, I am afraid of him. For the Most High maketh my heart soft. Is the mind, and the Almighty troubleth me. We know from the beginning that it was Satan that the Most High sinned against Job. As Satan asked for permission to deal with Job, said, put forth your hand, which is his left hand. But Job understands that it's from the Most High, using Satan against him. That's why he says he's afraid of the Most High. Verse 17, because I was not cut off before the darkness, neither have he covered the darkness from my face to see all the things that's going on in darkness, ignorance, and not knowing things that are contrary to the marvelous light of the Most High. So let's go to Job 24:1. Seeing times are not hidden from the Almighty? Do they that know him not see his days? And the things that are hidden are not hid from the Most High. But remember, his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Behold all the ways of men, and women, and children, everyone. Look at Acts, the 1st chapter, in the 6th verse. Because Mashiach Yahushua died, rose, walked the earth for 40 days. And so he's been on the earth 40 days, so the apostles asked him a question. Acts 1 and 6. You can see in verse 7, it still correlates with what Job was saying here, way back in the beginning of time. Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Mashiach, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? Now what kingdom were they in at this time? They were in the Roman kingdom. The so-called Italian Caucasian were ruling the world, superpower the earth at this time. But they asked him, hey man, you back. You're going to restore again the kingdom to Israel. But you know that the kingdom to come is coming to Israel. Read 2 Ezra 6 and 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So it says, verse 7 is key, what Job said. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. So the Most High have put in his own power when he's going to bring the kingdom to who? To Israel. As it is written. They asked him that. He didn't say it's not coming to Israel. He just said, hey, it's in the Most High's hand. Only the Most High knows. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5. 1 Thessalonians 5. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, because he said, well, the Most High knows. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushua, so cometh as a thief in the night. And you don't know when the thief is coming. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. That's why I keep telling you, it's like a woman having a baby. Contractions are far apart. Then they get closer and closer and closer and closer to you seeing all these destructive acts happening back to back to back to back. I mean, you turn on your news every day, there's something going on. Always. It's happening faster and faster and faster. Every time you look around, there's something going on. Day by day, sometimes minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second. We just don't get a chance to see everything that's going on, but it's happening as the Most High said it would happen. As a woman in travail, a woman having those contractions that she having in the baby. Verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. You're not supposed to be ignorant to the fact that that day should overtake you as a thief. You're supposed to be ignorant to that day come and it overtake you like a thief. You unaware of it. You surprised. Oh wow, what happened? You're supposed to know. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. See? When we say darkness shall cover the earth and gross darkness the people in Isaiah 60 and 2. So, and he told Esau, he told him in Isaiah 47 and 5, he told him, sit there, sit in silent and get there in the darkness. So this is what we at now. We're in the time of darkness. That's why Mashiach Yahushua was on the earth. He would tell you that the light shining in darkness because they don't know the way. They don't know the ways. And in the end, Wisdom 5 and 7 says, as for the way of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. So without knowing means you're ignorant. Means you're in darkness. And that's what the scripture says at the conclusion of the whole matter. So if you're going to try and follow them, then you're going to be in darkness too. As far as spiritually, I'm saying. St. John, 1st chapter. This is what the Mashiach Yahushua said. In verse 3. All things was made by him, Mashiach Yahushua, and without him was not anything made that was made. Through the power of the Most High, he made everything. Mashiach Yahushua said, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness. So what kingdom was he in? He came in the Roman Empire. He said the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended not. See? There it is. Going back to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. It says, therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Watch and be focused on what we need to do to be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. That's salvation. Power is from authority. That's salvation. They're in their salvation right now. Power is from authority. The nations are. Listen, verse 7. For they that sleep, sleep in the night. They that are ignorant, they ignorant in their period of time that we in now, which is called the night, or darkness, or ignorance. And they that be drunken are drunken in the night. See? That's why he say be sober. You're supposed to be drunken. That's why they call liquor what? Spirits. You gotta be focused. You can't be walking around drunk. Because you can't tell me that you're drunk and you got your right faculties. You staggering, falling down, going off on people. And then afterwards saying, oh, I apologize. But you was in another spirit. See, for they that sleep, sleep in the night. And they that be drunken are drunken in the night. See? That's why I say you gotta be sober, which means focus. And also not being drunk. But let us, who are of the day, be sober. See, there it is. You gotta have a right mind. You gotta have the right mind to think spiritually. Putting on the breastplate of faith and love, which is keeping of the commandments. And for a helmet, the hope of salvation. See? We gotta have that hope of salvation. Because it's coming to Israel. That's why they said, you're going to restore the kingdom to Israel. He says, he told us it's going to be in the Most High's name. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our power, Mashiach Yahushua, when he come to judge and make war. To set down all the kingdoms, all the wickedness in the world, and set up righteousness on the earth. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also you do. See? And that's what we're going to do, continue to do. As long as the Most High give us breath to do it. Going back to jail. I hope you understand that, because it's very important that we see this. Don't let nobody fool you and say it's going to be at this time, it's going to be at that time. It's covered this date, that date, and only the Most High knows. You take to the scripture and say, are you the Most High? Mashiach Yahushua said, he don't even know. He didn't even put himself in that equation. You see what I'm saying? So, only the Most High knows. Anybody that say they do know, they're lying. Straight up. A bunch of liars. Continue with Job 24 and 2. It says, some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. Look at Deuteronomy 18 and 14. Take away the landmarks. Certain things you're not supposed to be moved. See, nothing is sacred in this world we in now. They even take away tombs and graves and so forth. Messing with the dead. Nothing's sacred. Everything's sacred. Deuteronomy 18:14. For these nations which thou shalt possess, hearken unto observers of times, and unto diviners, but as for thee, the Most High thy power have not suffered thee so to do. How do nations do this? See, they listen unto observers of times and unto diviners. They deal with astrology. They deal with on a high level. To the point where they could really believe in that, and that could be their God. Look at 19 and 14. It's the law. We were in 19:14. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land that the Most High thy power giveth thee to possess it. See? That's the law. He said we ain't supposed to be removing neighbors' landmarks. That's what Esau did. Remove the landmarks. So when you say, okay, well, you're breaking the laws of the Most High, this is what the Most High say the verdict is. Deuteronomy 27:17. Deuteronomy 27:17. Cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark. And all the people shall say, hallelujah. See? Say, cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark. Proverbs 22. Proverbs 22nd chapter. Proverbs 22 and Deuteronomy 22 and 28. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. There it is again. So don't remove the ancient landmarks. They've done. That's why they cursed. They're doing the things that's contrary to the law of the Most High. See, the Most High long suffering because he ain't really came and brought the curse. It's coming. The Most High speak once, say twice. He said again in Proverbs 23 and 10. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. They do all the things that's contrary. And see, our people don't know any better. They follow the way of the wicked. What they're doing, it says don't do it, they're doing it. Do it, they don't do it. Hosea 5 and 10. Don't do it or we gonna do it. You can do it, oh, we ain't doing that. Look, Hosea 5 and 10. The princes of Judah were like them that removed the bound, or the landmark. The princes of Judah were like them that removed the bound, or the landmark. Therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. See? So this is what he did to his holy tribe of Judah, head tribe of 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Now, what do you think? He's not going to touch those that are not his chosen people? He said, curse be. He told us that. That's why he said, therefore I will pour out my wrath upon them like water. So that happened to us, the Judahites. What do you think will happen to you? That are removing all landmarks and putting up your own landmarks. That's what it says in Psalm 49. The book of Psalm, the 49th chapter. Go there. Psalm 49 and 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. They conquered all these different lands, and they call these lands after their own names. They changed the biblical names to their own names. So, as I said, he's going to be justified. I mean, if he did it to us, he's going to do it to the nations, period. Nobody gets away with anything. Job 24:3. They drive away the ass. Let's deal with two. I still want to deal with two because it says, some remove the landmarks. They violently take away flocks and feed thereof. Now, Most High told us in Ezekiel 7, he told us we follow his laws and commandments and set us above all nations, but we didn't. So he told us in Ezekiel 7:24. He said, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. That's what they did. That's what they did. Defiled our holy places. They took our houses. We supposed to be in the land of Israel. No, they ran us out of the land of Israel to Africa. And then wound us up in Africa. Brought us over here. And scatter us among all nations too. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. People talking about it. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from in counsel from the ancients. That's what's happening to us right now. Because look at the preachers, they're not talking about the laws. For the priests, they're not talking about the laws. These are the ones that are supposed to minister to the people. The children of Israel, they're not talking about the law. They're talking about we ain't under the law, but under mercy and grace. They're calling the children of Israel Gentiles. So, the king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation, taking everything with him. In the hands of the people of the land shall be trouble. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them. And they shall know that I am the Most High. See, one thing about it, once he bring that wrath upon you, I don't care if you don't even believe in him. You come back to your thoughts and say, oh, like they said when they had the bad earthquake in Los Angeles. And I was up there, they said, hey, is God mad with us? Yeah, he's mad with you. He's angry with you. He's angry with the wicked every day. It says. So going back to the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk, the second chapter. verse 8. Habakkuk 2 and 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, for the city, and of all that dwell therein. So woe to him, destruction to him that coveted, and evil covenants to his house. That means he desires something somebody else has. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. You can cut the people off, then you have what? Their possession, their land. And the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer with it. Say, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. What's America got? Like killing off 75 million so-called North American Indians, tribe of gang. Indigenous, I might say, indigenous as I say, whatever tribe is indigenous, the original that was here, owning these lands. You killed the people, you got the land. That's what you did. Woe to him, verse 12, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. He's screaming at you. Be destruction to you. Behold, is it not of the Most High of hosts and armies that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Most High, as the waters cover the sea. Glory of the Most High will be everywhere. It says the waters cover the sea. You know, the sea covers 3/4 of the land, of the earth. You know, that's a lot. As I say, the whole earth will be filled with glory. So just showing you how the things that you have done in your own way, you think it's okay, it's not okay. The Most High have something for you right here in these scriptures. And like I say, I'll give a balance. Because you have to look at what he did to his chosen people. We went through that. So how is it that you're not following the law, statutes, and Most High, and you think that the other nations are going to have to go through it? They got to go through it. As it is written. This is Zechariah 1:15. Let's read verse 14. No, we better go to 13. Zechariah 1:13 will start there. It says, and the Most High answered the angel that talked with me with good words and comfortable words. So, the angel is communicating with the Most High. The Most High speaks to us through an angel, a spirit. He said, so the angel that communed with me said unto me, cry thou, saying, thus said the Most High of hosts, of armies, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy. Hear that? He's jealous for us. With a great jealousy, it says. Listen, I am very sore displeased with the heathen, these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, that are at ease. At ease. He said, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. So it was just a little displeased. And I went beyond the call of duty, overboard. So what you think, he's just gonna let you slide? He gonna let us slide. He gonna let the children of Israel slide. We slide. No way, shape, or form. He told you this in the Deuteronomy 39th chapter, 37th chapter, Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39. He said, see now that even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill. Once I say I kill and make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Nobody that you can't deliver out of the Most High's hand. Once he got you, you're done, you're finished. Understand this, overstand this, he's saying nobody can deliver you out of his hand. Once he got you, got you. What you gonna do from there is try your best to do what's right. If he got you in his hand, and he bringing that grip of the left hand side, you can get it. And then you can do about that. Nothing. That's why he said, John 10th chapter. Verse 27, Mashiach said, my sheep hear my voice. He said, my sheep, this is John 10:27, he said, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life. He said in Matthew 15:24, and he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This is sheep he's talking about, the house of Israel, the family of Israel. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. Yeah? Why? My Father, which gave them me, the Most High, gave us to Mashiach Yahushua, is greater than all. And no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. They agree. Like I said, Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. Most I live forever. So if I whet my glittering sword, and mine hand take hold on judgment, it's coming. The judgment is coming. It's around that time. I will render vengeance to mine enemies and will reward them that hate me. Yeah. He gonna render vengeance to his enemies and gonna reward them that hate him. And they are the nations that's declared in Psalms the 83rd chapter. See, I will make my arrows drunk with blood. You know? He said, he gonna make his arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. That's people, you know? And that with the blood of the slain of the captives, from the beginning of vengeance upon the enemy. Yeah? The captives, the beginning of vengeance upon the enemy. See? So he was just a little bit angry with us. He held forward the affliction. We're beyond the call of duty. So you gotta pray. Just like we have to pray. We went through a lot, brothers and sisters. We're still going through a lot. We ain't over yet. So, look what he said to us in Deuteronomy. We in Deuteronomy 32. Go to Deuteronomy 32 and 25. Well, let's look at 23. No, sorry. 22. So we want to follow these other nations. He said, for a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains, burning up everything. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spend mine arrows upon them. It's talking about we, the children of Israel. They shall be burnt with hunger, and devoured with burning heat, and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of beast upon them. That's what he did. The teeth of beast upon us. They put us in them coliseums with them beasts and so forth. With the poison of serpents, of the dust, and poisonous snakes, bites. The sword without, and terror within, shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling babies, also with the man of gray hairs and older men. See? That's what he did to us. So we go on and on. So when you look at what's going to happen in the judgment to come, it's only fair because of what the Most High have done to his holy people for what? Not following his rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, commandments. So you want to do whatever you want to do, all you out there want to do whatever you want to do, and don't think the Most High is important. You think he made these laws, we're supposed to be a light to all nations, and then to come back to him? Because you can come back now, or you be made to come back. One way or another, you're going to come back to him. Because he's going to be all in all. Either going to come back to him, or he's going to put you to death. And that death is no nice thing. Just think, oh, I'm finished. No, you ain't finished. You know, he got a body for you. He got a body for the righteous and the wicked. Cast your blood into the bosom of Abraham, or hell. There's pain and suffering. You think you suffering now, you ain't seen nothing. Till you get, like the Most High said, hey, you don't know. Go to Hebrews. So you'll know. Because once you die, you go back into his hands. You back into the Most High's hands. What do you say? Hebrews 10 and 31. Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing. I don't think I'm supposed to fear the Most High. I heard Job say, I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him. That means fear. It is a fearful thing. Scared to death to fall into the hands of the living power. That's the Most High. Play with him if you want to. Going back to Job 24. Verse 3. They drive away the ass of the fatherless. They take the widow's ox for a pledge. It's taking everything. That's wrong. Deuteronomy 24. Deuteronomy 24th chapter. That's wrong. And the law says we have rules and regulations for it. But if you don't know them, then or you don't care about them, you just do whatever you want to do and think it's okay. Deuteronomy 24 and 6. No man shall take the nether or the upper millstone to pledge, for he taketh a man's life to pledge. You're supposed to take nothing of another man's to pledge for your own opponent. What do they do? Just what he said done. Verse 10. When thou dost lend thy brother anything, thou shalt not go into his house to fetch his pledge. You're supposed to be going into his house to ask it back from him. Thou shalt stand abroad, and the man to whom thou dost lend shall bring out the pledge abroad unto thee. And you're supposed to go in his house, supposed to bring it to you. And if the man be poor, thou shalt not sleep with his pledge. In any case, thou shalt deliver him the pledge again when the sun goeth down, that he may sleep in his own raiment, and bless thee. And it shall be righteousness unto thee before the Most High thy power. Give it to him back. Give it to him quickly. Let the sun go down. What you have. Say you want to make a pledge, I'll give it back to you. Make sure you keep your word. That's what the Most High said. So these laws are not being kept at all in this wicked world. Look at Deuteronomy 24:17. Because remember, it's first talking to us. But everybody gonna go by the law of the Most High. You're either gonna accept it, or you're gonna be made to accept it, or you're gonna perish. That's what it says. Verse 17. Thou shalt not pervert the judgment of the stranger, nor of the fatherless, nor take a widow's raiment to pledge. See? Thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman in Egypt, and the Most High thy power redeemed thee thence. Therefore I command thee to do this thing. This ain't no, maybe I'll do it, maybe I will or I won't. I got my free will. Once I said I command you to do this thing. Direct commandments of what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. Look at what Eliphaz said to Job in Job 22:6. It say, for thou hast taken a pledge from thy brother for naught, which for nothing, and stripped the naked of their clothing. See? I mean, that's why you look at these friends. I can go through all of this and go over the outline of it to show you, pretty much what's going on. There's friends coming up, and it's like vexing. They vexing. You're already vexed. Now you're gonna put him down because he can't do the same thing that he could do when he had money. And the things that he was able to do. Now you're looking down upon him because he's in this condition of poverty. Well, I say you don't know a friend when you're in poverty. When you got it going on, everything's beautiful, everything's flowing, everybody's your friend, dude. And these are examples, ammunition for us to look at. Nobody's exempt from it. Job 24:4. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. Through Proverbs 28 and 28. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. That's why the poor hide themselves. With the wicked in control. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. You see that? But when they perish, the righteous increase. See? When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. They're not for the poor. But when they perish, the righteous increase. I was seeing that they lowering the minimum wage in St. Louis. They not rising it, bringing it up to a higher rate. They lowering it. Man, that's wicked. But that's what it says. Wicked rise, men hide themselves. When they perish, the righteous increase. prosper going to because the righteous will be in charge. We're going to increase as it is written. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together. Because the wicked rise. He is in control. He was in control. And how can you, it's like you making $10.50 an hour, now you gotta be paid less money an hour, or you lose your job. So this was finished, man. This time out for this one. See how it's going down. Is their economy is that bad? Look. This is Moshe Shah said, Matthew 25:31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, he's coming back to judge and make war. Revelation 19:11 says it all that. And all the holy angels with him, 200 million angels, Revelation 9:16. Give you that number. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Then shall he have powers and authority. And before him shall be gathered all nations. And he shall separate them one from another as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on the right hand, but the goats on the left. So the sheep, house of Israel on the right hand, the goats, all of them that follow the way of the world. Esau were on the left. They're the goats. Look up Daniel 8:21, the rough goat is the king of Grecia, represented Alexander the Greek, and that 5-point star, you flip it over, it's the goat head. Floppy, the 2 horns, the floppy ears, and the goat teeth. 5 point, that's their symbol. Listen, you're going to separate all the nations, one from another, as a shepherd divided the sheep from the goats. Then shall the king say unto them on the right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father. Who is that? Children of Israel, 12 tribes of Israel. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. She made the whole world for ourselves. The kingdom is prepared for us from the foundation of the world, but we messed up. Therefore, here we are in the condition that we're in. Been in. Look. Go to 2 Ezra 7 and 10. And I said, It is so, Most High. And said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion. Because for their sakes, for we the children of Israel's sakes, I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. See? So he made the whole world for our sake. When Adam did what he did, ate of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, then here come the evil in the world. Go back to Matthew 25. And you know he made the whole world for our sake. Kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Verse 35. I was in hunger, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer me. This is the righteous answer him and saying, Mashiach, when saw we thee and hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? That's what he said. When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in? Or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So those that's on the left-hand side, that's following the goats, So we're going to tell them, this is the judgment for them. Verse 45. Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of these, or one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. That's what Mashiach says. So it's very important that we look at the fatherless and those of need, because it's being written in the books. Job 24:4. They turn the needy out of the way. The poor of the earth hide themselves together, all in one bundle. Behold, as wild asses in the desert. So they go forth to their work, rising betimes quickly for prey. The wilderness yielded food for them and for their children. They reap every one his corn in the field, and they gather the vintage of the wicked. They reap every one his corn in the field, and they gather the vintage of the wicked. And we had to do that in slavery. Look at Exodus 22:26. Notice we keep going back to the law, because that's what it's based on, how we conduct ourselves according to the righteousness of the Most High. Exodus 22. Exodus 22:26. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down. For that is his covering only. It is his raiment for his skin, wherein shall he sleep.